Alright guys, welcome back to the whiteboard. We are Cam Lingiwi. We are going into week 2 of the NRL 2023 finals. Quick recap of last week. For the first time we brought into the voodoo of the 14-game win streak, and it actually cost us. We usually don't pay attention to that sort of stuff. We should have just stuck to team performance. And the Broncos smashed our voodoo, smashed our bet. Warriors got absolutely annihilated. Even the 22 points we gave them wasn't enough to save them. The Storm had already lost anyway, so that parlay was already rubbish. However, in my defense, we did place this bet before Shaun Johnson was ruled out. Even still, I would have thought the 22 points would have been enough. Appalling performance there. We did hit the Roosters though, thankfully, 1 point there. And of course, the Knights did win. We didn't get the 10 points on that one though. So our dog missed, Warriors missed, Roosters cashed. Knights Panthers hit. Very poor performance here for that week. Just illustrates it is the finals. Very hard to gamble. Only good teams left. Only hard games left. As far as the women were concerned, Dragons didn't hit for us. Tegan Berry didn't score a try. However, we did say we had all our eggs in this basket here. Now, being a Knight of Honor, I did not realize the corruption had spread so far. Luckily, we managed to hit that. It was panic stations there for a while. That was the biggest bet we've replaced. And the week I was having, and that, oh man, I was scared on that one. Did Roosters get it done? No, Roosters didn't get it done. Knights knocked off the Roosters. Raiders and Titans got it done though. Raiders, Broncos cashed. Scary week for us. Let's dust it off. Let's head into the final weeks, round 2. Let's get into it. On Thursday night, we do have the Girl Tigers taking on the Newcastle Knights. Tigers did threaten the Broncos, and we just covered that. Very scary game for us. Luckily, the Broncos got that free for us, and we made money. Knights took out the Roosters, so the Knights have taken the top spot. They're guaranteed a top 2 spot. Tigers, season over. They have 3 outs here. No change for the Knights. No bet on this game. We're going to take the Knights and put them in the safety parlay, and I think that's about all we can really do with this game. There's no real money to be made here. I would have bet on the Tigers, giving them a point start. Similar like we did to the Warriors, giving them maybe a 20-point start. That would probably cover, but with all these outs, we're just going to have to pass. And with no value over here, we're gonna skip this game. No bet. The first elimination match, of course, the Roosters versus the Storm. Storm did lose to the Broncos. Roosters eliminated the Sharks. Storm have beaten the Roosters twice already this season. The Roosters are on a 6-win game streak. Look at these outs here for the Storm. If I could have picked 3 players to eliminate from the Storm's team so the Roosters have a better chance of winning, Coates and Brian would have been 2 of those 3. Okay? Munster's still there. He's out. Otherwise, those injuries are perfect for the Roosters. However, they do have a couple themselves. Joseph out. Billy Smith out. So, Storm are still heavy favourites. But we've got to back the Roosters, right? We're backing them all this time. They've made it this far. They're paying $350. You know I love those 350s. So we're going in on the Roosters here, backing the underdogs. Mainly just because that's my team. Otherwise, probably no bet on this game. Unless you want to feel like punting on the underdog, which we certainly are. Same thing here. We are in the top 8. It's going to be the top 4 next weekend, and I don't even know if I'll do a video next weekend because there's no easy games left. The majority, the opportunity is gone. It's been a great season. We've made some great cash, and it's over. We can bet on these 50-50 games if we want. It's just not sustainable. You know what I mean? Warriors destroyed by the Panthers. Knights eliminated the Raiders. Thank you, brothers, for that one. Knights on a 10-win game streak and have won the last 4 out of 5 versus the Warriors. Shaun Johnson is back, but is on light training. So he's not 100%. So he could be out there for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and he could get injured again. So with that being said, we're back in the Roosters. Oh, sorry. I couldn't wait. I put him in a Roosters jersey early. Got confused here. The Knights, we're going to be back in the Knights here at 240. That's a fantastic price tag for a team with this coming in. And Sean Johnson still 50-50. We have to back the Knights here. Taking the underdogs again. Cowgirls have to get slaughtered this weekend to the Roosters. They did, the Knights took their top spot off the Roosters last week. The Cowgirls, I do know, these girl games are on the Saturday before the boys game. This is just the order they appeared at the TAB, so that's why they're in this order. Anyway, Cowgirls have lost their last 4 games. They've been given away an average of 34 points. Roosters are also spawning some new eggs this weekend, which just means they're going to be excited. They're going to be playing as hard as they can. So look for no mercy here. Cowgirls mercifully do have one in though. All that being said and done, $6.70. I just feel so sorry for Emma Mazerman down there. She is my player of the year. She's an absolute champion. She's an absolute soldier. To go out there and battle these teams by herself like she's been doing. Just a magnificent girl. I hope the Cowgirls get her some reinforcements next season. All that being said, there's absolutely no value here betting on the Roosters. You can pick your own adventure here. 40 points is paying $9. 40 points might be a bit much, eh? 30 points paying $4. 20 points getting double your money. Choose your own adventure. Me personally, I like the try scorers, so I'll probably just be putting down a bunch of try scorers on this game. Probably pick 4 or 5 different girls. Chuck 0.2 of a unit on each one, and just go for the try scorers. Maybe we'll take this one too. Maybe the 13 plus might be good. Just Roosters to win by absolute slaughter. Next up, we do have the Broncos taking on the Dragons. Broncos 3 win streak. If they win, they make the top 4. Last time these two played, Dragons edged out a golden point win. It is Tegan Berry on 10 tries as the top try scorer for the competition. Bruce Mealy, who I'm missing her picture, is the second best on 8. So the two try beasts going up against each other. Dragons have the best set complete. Broncos worst set complete. Dragons with 3 newbies. They do have 1 in. Broncos have 1 out. Now, we're going Dragons here, $3.15. If this was a fair one-on-one, straight down the middle fight, absolutely I'd take the Broncos. Absolutely I would. Can the Broncos win this game? Probably. But Raiders and Titans later on is a battle for the top 4. And I think they want the Broncos to lose to make that game more exciting. Right? It's corruption, it's conspiracy theories, but I can't shake it. I've got to go with it. So we're back in the Dragons here. And this could be the upset of the week. This is definitely our dog of the week. So to do it to your Broncos, I'm just going to have to close my eyes and watch this game with my eyes closed. But I just feel the Dragons, everything's going to go the Dragons' way in this game, and they're probably going to squeeze out a win here. If you don't believe in conspiracy theories, back the Broncos 100%. Alright, later we do have the Sharks versus the Eels. Season's over for both teams. Eels likely to get the wooden spoon. Nothing really to be said here. I hope the Eels can get a win here. I like the Eels team. The girls are fantastic on the Eels team, but Sharks $1.20. We're going to put them in the parlay. This is the game, so we're going to build it all up for this game. Winner takes top 4. Titans do have a 12-point points difference advantage on the Raiders. Oh, this is sticking out. They do have 1 out here on the Raiders. Raiders, grimy, gritty, just never give up attitude. Very hard to beat. Titans, very well trained, very well oiled machine. And for that reason, just their set plays and their professionalism, I'm going to be backing the Titans on this game. Usually we don't bet on these 50-50 coin flips, but I'm liking the Titans. And that's it for this week. We're going to keep it short, we're going to keep it sweet, we're going to keep it simple. We just highlighted the pink there for the girl games. Only the two boy games this week, the elimination games, and we're looking for a good week. Hopefully, we can bounce back from last week. Our dogs, obviously, the Dragons. Our dog of the week. We're doing the Knights and the Roosters here, the two underdogs for the boy games. We're going to be back in the Titans here on this 50-50 game. Yeah, maybe the Sharks and the Knights here. Our safety parlay. That's pretty much it. And like I said, we'll just be back in the tries on this one. That's it for me. Short, simple, quick, easy video. I don't know if we'll be back again. This might be the last video we do for the year as far as the biddings are concerned. We're just going to work on some highlight reels, maybe come up with some podcasts, some chit-chat to keep you guys entertained during the off-season. What are we going to gamble on? We're going to have to go to the NFL, I feel, or, we've still got the UFC there. We've still got some international matches coming up, but probably not much value in those games either. We'll be looking for the try scorers again. Alright, I'm starting to ramble. Will I see you next week? I'm not too sure. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the subscribers. We do appreciate it. It has been a good season. I know it took me far too long to get my shit organised. We're still not fully organised. Hopefully we can come back next year fully professional, fully organised, and we can take this to the next step. And you guys can say you were here from the start, from when Gambling Kiwi had shaky, hard to watch videos. We've learnt the sport. We've learnt the teams. We know the players now. And I feel we'll be unstoppable next year. Until then, have a good one, everyone. And just remember, seeing this might be our last video, we'll put this out there now. If your team wins the grand final, you don't get anything out of that. Okay? So cheer on your team, support your team. But when your team loses, you shouldn't be physically upset about it. And you shouldn't be mocking other teams, because it doesn't affect you whatsoever in the long run. Right? You don't make, unless you're gambling, right? Which I hope you are, otherwise you're in the wrong place. But the coach and the players can celebrate and have a big party and go nuts because they achieved something. They made a bunch of money. You didn't. You didn't do anything. So just enjoy the games is basically what I'm trying to say. It's a sport. Enjoy the games. If the Raiders beat the Titans, they don't come take over your house. They don't move into your town. They didn't conquer you. You just played a game. It was a fun game. Everyone had fun. The players and the coach might have made some money. Just don't take it so serious, guys? Enjoy yourselves. This has been Khajiit.